welcome Team OBrien to the quarterly awards for April 2022. So some would say the Premiership quarter, the third quarter of the year. Although I'll welcome my two co-hosts. I've got Stavros to my right and Jason to the left. Stavros, I believe you've already booked your September airfares. You're out of here after Richmond's stunning start to the year.
No, look, Richmond's doing quite well at the moment, so Dusty's going to be back very shortly for all the Richmond supporters out there. So that's the word on the street.
Very good. We've got a fair bit to get through, so a lot to get through. Jason, talk to us. You've got a platter there at the end.
I'm just setting the scene there, Darren, for officers. Obviously, I hope you got your platters and a couple of glasses or a few glasses of bubblies ready to acknowledge obviously our winners today. We actually have a competition for the best platter. So if you could send your platter photos through to Gillian Hurst at corporate, and that'll go in the draw to win a really good prize.
Now, it's been a big quarter. Melbourne, we're back to normal. We've had a fantastic Grand Prix. We've had the horse racing on. We've had everything back. Crowds are back to normality. Stav, what are you seeing out there in the marketplace at the moment?
Look, I'm seeing auctions are still quite busy. The good properties are still, doing really well. We've just got to be a little bit careful not to become second vendors at the moment. We've got to price properties right, and we talk about it in our sales meetings constantly in all our team meetings. You've just got to make sure you follow the right protocol when you're listing properties. You've got to have the right marketing. You've got to make sure the vendors are motivated. Properties have got to be presented right, and of course, it's got to be priced right.
And election coming up?
Yep. So we've got the election on the 21st of March, so that's going to be it's going to be interesting. But I think the market's going to continue to do quite well, and then there's many reasons for that. I know that things usually slow down around the election, but we've got to understand that interest rates are still low. Even if they go up slightly, they're still relatively low, especially if you're my age and Jason's age. We remember it when it was a lot higher than that. And we've also got to understand that there's a lot of contracts at the moment with fixed contracts with builders. A lot of people are going to move back to established homes. So we've got that as well. So established homes, which is our industry, is going to continue to do well. The other thing that I've seen out in the marketplace is there's a huge influx of people coming back to Australia. So during COVID, 745,000 people didn't come to this country. The borders are now open since February, this quarter, of course. And the next week, straight after the borders opened, Hutch, I did an auction for you, and we had international buyers bidding.
Yeah,
so
straight away, bang.
We saw it straight away. So I think we've got to focus on what we can do, not what we can't do, and the compelling reasons.
So, Stav,
reasons to buy.
You mentioned your age, and you mentioned Jason's age. I'm sitting here like the youngster among you two guys. Not a bad problem to have at the moment, but what's the most expensive rate you've paid? And we talk about narratives and getting the narrative out in the marketplace. Buyers are talking about rates, they're talking about elections, they're talking about school holidays and everything else. But what's the most expensive rate you've paid?
Interesting question. The most expensive rate I've paid is probably around 10%.
Yep.
But I do remember my father back in the late 80s and 90s when he had to mortgage the farm. It was quite difficult back then, back in those days, and he was paying anywhere from 17 to 18%. That's 17 to 18%, if anyone didn't hear it the first time.
Jace, you're an avid property investor?
It was 9.9. Yeah, I got a bit of a discount from Stav.
Well, it just goes to show I'm not that old because I paid 9.5 on my first property.
There you go.
So I think the narrative at the moment is properties are still, selling. They're selling well. Interest rates are low. Demand is high. Lack of supply, and it's game on. But I think the beautiful thing at the moment is we're getting back to normal.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now, Stav, you're going to have a chat in a minute, so I'll set the scene. We've got obviously our awards coming up. We've got some fantastic interviews coming up as well with some of our key people. But on the line from Queensland, sunny Queensland, we've got the great man himself, Jet Xavier, and it doesn't look that sunny there, Jet. You're indoors.
Hey guys, indoors today, doing a bit of catching up, actually selling the property. So I'm doing all the skip bin, grass mowing, cleaning up, finding stuff that I never knew I had type of work, getting this place ready for sale. The market up here is sort of slowing a little bit. It's still getting incredible prices. A little bit more stocks coming on now, but there are just so many buyers. So
Now, Stav and yourself and the team have been working on the MAP program. I'll throw you over to Stav.
Yeah, so with the MAP program, we're launching that on the 5th of May. So it's going to be the 5th of May. It's going to be a great day. 9:30 till 12:30 is when the wellness event is going to be on that Jet's going to be running. Now, the great thing about the MAP program is that it's going to make us employers of choice. Now, I've been talking to people all over Australia, and a lot of the people from the RISE conference and the people behind RISE, there's no other company that's doing what we're doing. We've got the EAP system, which is the Employee Assistance Program, which, as far as I know, it's Domain and us that actually do that. Now, Jet, I want you to talk about it a little bit. Now, you've been our MC at PM Ignite. You are our current ambassador for the MAP program. And you've got a huge event coming up for OBrien Real Estate on the 5th of May.
Mate, proud to be part of this initiative. I don't know of any initiative like it in the real estate space around wellness, well-being and mental health. Big tick for you guys getting onto this and, really putting something in place that is going to take care of your employees. But there's two sides to this which are really important to understand. The business case for wellness and wellbeing platforms is out of control. The return on investment, less sick days, more productivity, staff are more engaged, they're more efficient and effective, and the list goes on from all the research over the last 10 years for companies that have implemented such a type of this program. And you're right, real estate agencies with wellness and wellbeing platforms become attraction businesses because there's been a shift in employee mentality. They want to belong to something. They want to be part of something. They want to be nurtured. They want to be grown. They want to be taken care of, and that gets the best out of them. Then the other side of it is the personal case. When you have wellness and wellbeing platforms in the workplace, your workers become more happier. They're less stressed, they're less overwhelmed, they deal with pressure better, they're less exhausted, they have more energy, they have better relationships. So there's a big tick on both sides, great business case and a great personal case for the team employees. And what we're going to do over the next year with the MAPS umbrella and the wellness and wellbeing mental health stuff that I deliver is really get into the OBrien culture and make a difference in people's lives. People think that wellness, wellbeing, mental health sort of programs are trying to fix problems. Fix a stressed workplace, fix an overwhelmed workplace. No, it's not about that at all. That's part of what's beneficial around a program like this. But the main thing is it's making people even better versions of themselves that they are. It's prevention, not cure. We're trying to prevent things happening before they take place. So, mate, I'm glad to be on board. I'm excited. It's a pioneering program. You guys should be so proud. If you're watching this and you're a business owner, you need to get your team involved in this. If you're a business owner, you need to get involved in this because this is a game changer for the industry that's happening. And like I said, great to be a part of it.
Jet, we can't thank you enough, mate. You got anything more, Stav?
No, Jed, I'm looking forward to what you've got to share, and obviously it is a game changer for OBrien Real Estate, and the beauty about it is this is going to be in the toolbox for everyone at OBrien Real Estate. So please come along, speak to your employers. I've got my whole team coming. I'd love to see everyone there, and I think we can fit 100 people at this stage. If we have to make more room, we will.
Great stuff. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jet. You're an amazing ambassador and a great friend, and we can't thank you enough for everything you do. So thank you.
And Jet, I'm looking forward to the ride, mate. The ride on the big jet plane.
On that note, Stav, we had a fantastic night there late last month out in Pakenham, which raised in excess of $40,000 for the foundation. And we've got Rod Capuano on the line. Are you there, Rod?
I am indeed, gentlemen. I am. I must be a bit older than you guys. I can remember 18.5% interest rates. There you go.
Yeah, well,
you are a little bit older.
You've got us well covered then, Rod. So
yeah.
I'll take the 9.5.
Absolutely. It hurt. Don't worry, it hurt.
So Rod, the team there, this month we had our foundation night. Can you talk us through it? How much did you raise and what was involved? And is there any thank yous that we need to say?
what was involved was an awful lot of hard work for a couple of months. I can tell you, it kills us. But no, look, the team from my office, all the guys and girls pitched in different ways. Some helped put prizes together, some sold tickets. On the evening, the boys were getting around doing the auctions and selling stuff along with the girls. So to Brookie and particularly Jill did a fantastic job behind the scenes to set up a lot of things and get everything sorted. It's a hell of a lot of organisation. As much as the race club does do a lot, we've still got to sell tickets. We've still got to get bums on seats. Teeing up all the prizes, organising auction companies, etc. It's a nightmare. We're a little bit down on numbers this year, but probably expected after COVID. It's a bit of travelling, and to the officers who came for the support, Byron, your team, and a few of the others. Who else was there? Phillip Island. Thank you guys for taking the trip up the highway. Really appreciate it. And of course, they all stuck their hands in their pockets and bought things. I've probably tipping a few people woke up the next morning, looked at the credit card bill, looked in the backseat of the car, and what the hell am I going to do with that? But nonetheless, we raised just over 34,000 in the wash-up of it all. So, yeah, not quite 40. Hutchie would have loved it, but we were only thinking we might get 2022. So, really, really proud of the fact that we got over 30,000 again to donate back to the foundation. So, massive shout-out to the team from my office and all those involved at corporate and indeed from all the officers that attended and all of our sponsors. None of whom will be on here, of course, but it does rely on a lot of people kicking in a lot of charity giftware and different things we can flog off. And at the end of the day, we had a ball. It's a lot of mucking around. The band was there. We had Billy Brownless. We had Damien Fleming telling their war stories. There's Billy looking an absolute treat in the footy jumper that we auctioned off. And I think we got about $800 just for that jumper. So, yeah, all good. It was a fun night. Hopefully everyone had a good time.
Well stretched footy jumper. Now, Rod, you know, being real estate agents, we always round up, not down. So I hear you're going to tip in the extra to kick it over 40. That's the news on the street.
I thought, actually, Darren, you were going to check down behind the couch and pull that loose change out, which is probably 6 or 7K.
I look a little bit short there, don't I?
there was actually a photo of Stav up on the soapbox too, so he looked about as tall as Billy.
We were going to put Stav on a box just to make sure he kind of got to head height with the rest of us, but no, it didn't work, did it?
No, look, Rod, thank you so much for everything you do, and I'm sure there's a lot of good causes out there that are really appreciative of everything that you and Stav and the team at the foundation do. So a big thank you to you, to Jill, and the whole team for an amazing night. Well done.
Not a problem. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Rod. We appreciate everything you're doing. The foundation race night, it's a great initiative. Big thank you to Jill and the team and yourself. You know, it's just some great stuff going on out there, Stav, and it's helping so many people out in the community. So well done to the foundation, well done to Jill and Rod and the whole team, and yeah.
No, it's definitely.
I was just going to say he did a great job emceeing, unbelievable. Kept the whole room engaged.
Yeah.
You couldn't get the microphone off him.
No, mate,
no
absolutely
chance.
not.
Even
he loved
Billy,
it. It was
I'll tell you what, he makes a good auctioneer as well, a charity auctioneer, really good charity, and he was very good. So well done, Rod. You kept us all engaged and you kept me bidding as well.
Well, the funny one was when Billy went to get the microphone off him and he goes, no, and he just wouldn't even let Billy have the microphone. So, no, well done. Okay, time for... time to jump into our awards. First up, we've got our top auction lister for the quarter. Over to you, Stav.
Now, a couple of numbers I'd like to throw up for everyone that's listening. In Victoria, we had 6,671 auctions for the first quarter with an 83% clearance rate. That's a phenomenal number, and it's a lot stronger than the same time last year. But at OBrien Real Estate, we had a 91% clearance rate from all the recorded auctions that we had. So, guys, there's some pretty big figures. And I like to talk a lot of figures. There was 20,000 sales in Victoria for the first quarter. That was 5,000 sales up from last year. So there's some pretty impressive figures there, guys. But let's come back to OBrien. Top auction listers. In third place, with 9 auctions listed, is from the Oakley office, Max Martinucci. Congratulations, Max. In second place, with 12 auctions, from the same office in Oakley, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of competition in that office. In Oakley, we have Gareth Apswood. And this is a phenomenal number that I'm about to call out. In first place, with 23 auctions listed. That is a phenomenal number there. From the Frankston office, we have Mark Burke.
Well done, Berkey. That's I think his first place. So congratulations, Berkey. A great number, a great amount of auctions in the Frankston area. So well done.
like to just note that they're broadcasted auctions too. So they're the people that are using the broadcast, and that's how the actual award is calculated.
Yeah,
Okay.
so well done. So that's our top three. Over to you, Hutch.
Okay, up next, we've got on the line, we've got Michael Newen, our 2022 changed agent. Michael, welcome. So, Michael, the last time we heard from you, phenomenal performance you put on, and telling your story down there at Cape Shank back in February. So, what's been happening since?
It's been a bit of a challenging market that we're finding at the moment, but it's a challenge that we're happy to take on. I think right now it's more around putting the dial up for a lot of the buyer work and the vendor management. And I think it's a great opportunity to become, even better than before. Because I think when it comes to tough times, I think that's what really makes someone become an even better person than before. Because if it's too easy, then there's no point. There's no point in learning anything at all. So it's a bit of challenges, but something that we're taking on at the moment.
So the word is, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And what have you been focusing on recently?
But basically focusing on building systems and processes around what's happening at the moment. So we'll be mainly focusing on the vendors a lot, whether or not it's a lot more detailed vendor reports to ensure that the vendors understand to align them, with what's going on at the moment. So that's our main focus. But at the same time, we also want to touch on a lot of prospecting during this time as well, because there's a lot of distractions happening at the moment with obviously the 2 long weekends coming to a daylight savings as well. So it's just mainly focusing on bringing as many things as we can so that we can throw business in the future and we have something in the pipeline as well. So that's been our main focus.
Michael Stavros here. Congratulations on the Changed Agent Award. So well done, my friend.
Thanks, Stav.
We actually mentored 4 of the finalists there, and it was a really good journey, wasn't it? You got a lot out of that. Now, you do a lot of auctions, and I see you do a lot of private sales. Just a quick question. What's your focus in this quarter coming up? Auction or private sale, and why?
100% all the way auction at the moment. And the reason why I'm focusing more on auction is because of the process that it has, guiding the owners through, giving us enough time to align the owners with the marketplace, giving them consistent feedback, and come auction day, the owners seeing that the buyers that are in front of their property, putting their hand up, ready to buy the home at a certain price, and the owners are at a certain price. Generally, I find that there's a big shift in terms of expectations on the day. If anything, then we'd re-auction the property again and go through the same process again. And it seems to be that we've had some success even re-auctioning properties.
Well, Michael, phenomenal performance coming from where you did in an 11-month period to write the numbers that you wrote. It's quite inspiring for a lot of people. So congratulations. Thank you. Well done. And
thank you, guys.
We look forward to seeing you in the awards coming.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. Take care, guys.
Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated, mate. Well done on all your success. Guys, it's a great story. He came across out of area in February of 2021. No data, no information, no nothing, and he basically just went from 0 to 400,000 in a year through pure hustle.
Yeah.
So great story. Well done, Michael.
Very inspirational. So very proud of him.
Yep.
He's excellent at that door knocking exercise. That's one of the things I picked up where he gets most of his listings. So he's not afraid.
So a couple of the takeaways that I've found with Michael, he's very big on his data, and he's very big on basically getting on the back end of realestate.com, looking for those expired listings, looking for those listings that have just slipped through the cracks. And his first couple of listings actually came off the back of realestate.com. That got him the traction, that got him going. Ringing through those call lists, those old office call lists, and he'd come in and pester Peter and I for any bit of data he could possibly get. So, it's
he's
all
very
about...
articulate, he's sharp. I've always seen him well dressed, so no, good on him.
And loves the auctions and utilises them to the best of his advantage. So, okay, our next award, the Photo Board Award, proudly brought to us by DNA Media. So, big thank you to the team at DNA. And the winner in first place with a massive 53 photo boards for the quarter is the Oakley office. Congratulations to Gareth, Max and the team in Oakley. So, well done. On to the next award, which is the Victorian Statewide Conveyancing Referral Award. And this is for the #1 office for referrals. And the #1 office for referrals to Pete and the team at Victorian Statewide Conveyancing is the Mentone office. So Byron and the team, well done. And a big thank you for utilising Victorian Statewide Conveyancing, and a big thank you to Pete and the team for getting behind this award. So well done, guys. Next up, we've got the Victorian Statewide Conveyancing Referral Award Individual. So this recognises the most referrals by an individual. And the winner for this quarter is Jai Reid from the Mornington office. So well done, Jai. Congratulations. And a big thank you for getting behind Pete and the team. And again, big thanks to Pete and the team for their support.
They're becoming quite regular, those two, Mentone and Jai, in terms of their referrals. 19 from the Mentone office and 9 individuals there from Jai himself. Phenomenal.
Can I just say, I've used Pete personally for the last 15 years. So, obviously I've used Victorian Statewide Conveyancing, they were previously Woodlands Conveyancing. And on a personal note, the beauty of having a great conveyancer is so important. The ability to pick up the phone and have a conversation when you've got a tough one, when you need a quick Section 32 or whatever the case is. I experienced it myself driving in today. I had to ring Pete on a matter and, picked up the
advice,
phone.
Isn't it? It's the help.
Well, I was going to say it's more than that. I've looked at a couple of properties recently. I'll send him the 32. He'll read the 32, and he's advised me not to buy a property, which there was going to be a road expansion, which I hadn't picked up on. So he actually gives advice when you're buying as well. So, no, thank you to Peter and Tanya for all the work that they do.
Yep, no, great conveyancer and a great broker, helps you get deals done. So thank you to all. On to our next award, the Top Office Award. And I'll throw to you, Jason.
Thanks, Hutchie. Okay, so Top Office Award for the quarter. Let's start it off in 10th position. We have Warrigal Office. They wrote 614,000. Congratulations, Warrigal. In 9th position, we had another W. We had Wangaratta. Wangaratta, they wrote 654,000. Congratulations to the new crew up there. In 8th position, we've got the Mentone office writing 655, just 1,000 more than Wangaratta. So well done, Mentone, another great quarter. In 7th position, we've got Berwick, and the guys and girls down there, they wrote 872. Awesome, that is a massive effort. 6th position, we had another regional office, and great to see Cows writing 881. Great quarter from them. Awesome. And coming up next, we've got the 5th position, and it's Oakley office. Great to see Oakley there. Obviously just moved into their new home too, just this week, so on Tuesday, so up in Atherton Road, so well done. They wrote 899. Congratulations. And in 4th position, we've got Frankston. Really big numbers here, 912 from Frankston. 3rd position, we're getting up to the podium positions. Chelsea, they wrote 1,032,000. Congratulations to Stav, the team, Gab and Bronny, everyone there, forging through. In 2nd position, we've got another C, which is Cranbourne, and they wrote 1.263 million. Numbers are getting up there. It is awesome to see. Probably some of the biggest numbers we've seen for a little while. And in 1st position, we have got huge numbers here. Carrum Downs at 1.553 million for the quarter. Unbelievable. Some great results there, Steph.
Good results there, but the thing that I'd like to talk about is 3 regional offices in the top 10.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, very exciting. And look, Cranbourne's on the outer edge, but it's still part of Metro Melbourne, but 3 regional offices. So congratulations. Congratulations to the top 3, Carrum Downs, Chelsea and Cranbourne, the 3 Cs as you called it. So, yeah, well done.
It's exciting to see though.
Yeah.
The top 3 offices writing $1 million, Stav. I mean, if you multiply it by 4, you've got a $6 million office there, you've got a $5 million office there and a $4 million office there. And I think if we go back 5 or 6 years ago, there's offices that are in our top 10 that would be winning, first place for their quarterly figure in other networks. It's a great story.
It's amazing.
Well done to all. Okay, on the line, we've got Rowan Smith from the Werribee office. He's down the coast having a little holiday down there in Lorne, but welcome, Rowan. How's it all going?
Good. I'm well, guys. How are you?
G'day, Ro. Mate, I see you're in Lawn, or hear you're in Lawn. I thought you might have been in Noosa, but obviously I was wrong. Now, mate, tell us, how did you go in the quarter? There's been a lot of good team success as well as individual success in the office, and it's great to see that. How was the quarter? Maybe even compare it to what it was like before COVID. I think it's your only
we
free
had
space.
we had our best quarter that we've ever had in the 20 years the business has been open, which was really pleasing. We were a fraction under 400% up on the same quarter for 2019, and that was basically with the same staffing levels and so forth. So a phenomenal effort by the team, and really proud of them.
Well done, Rowan. Well done to yourself and the team there in Werribee, and congratulations on all your success. It's a great story, 400%. It's massive. So massive growth, and it just goes to show if you follow the format and follow the systems, Jason, it happens for you. So,
well, it's not Sesame Seed perfect, but it is if you have a checklist, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, he's done very well. The best figures he's ever done in his business, which is phenomenal.
20 years. In
20 years, yeah. He's been doing it a long time. And he's quite happy at the moment with the Carlton Blues. So I've just got to point that out because we have this banter going between myself and Ron. So well done on Carlton Blues so far.
What are they, 4-1?
4-1.
And fell in on the weekend, or last weekend. So
don't burst the bubble on him. Well done, Rowan.
Yeah. I'm sitting here and I'm just looking across, and I reckon those grapes, Jace, are about to get nailed. I'm surprised you haven't been jumping into it. Just on the platter.
I'm just going to move into the Senate.
Well, I'll tell you what, I did have Greek Easter last week, and I was fasting, so this is perfect. I'd love to have some of this.
So the platter again, guys. Get your photos in to gillian.hurst at obre.com.au. The best platter that's sent through will win a grazing platter for the office for the quarterly awards later in the year. So there it is. I'll put it back to Jason, and I'm sure...
tip it up forward so everyone can see it.
I'm sure...
There you go.
It looks all right. I'm surprised you haven't nailed that, Jace. So put it back. And
it's always time.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we'll move on, I think, on to the next award, the Bdm Excellence Award. So over to you again, Stavros.
Yes, so we've got a few categories here. So what we've done is we've separated the offices from small, medium and large. So 0 to 300 is one of the categories, and 301 to 600 is the next, and 601 plus. So in the first place for 0 to 300 is Wantirna with 20 new listings. Congratulations to Nicole Gardner. In the other category, 301 to 600 properties, congratulations, 41 properties from the Mentone office. We have Damien. And in the large category, 601 properties plus from the Frankston office with 47 new listings for the quarter. We have Claire Kemble. Congratulations to the three first places there in the three different categories. Back to you, Hutch.
Well done to all. I see, Stav, you were struggling a bit there with Damien's name. you weren't going to try and spit out the surname?
No, well, it's not a Greek name, so I wasn't going to give it a go.
Okay, well, congratulations to all three. So well done on that. On the line, we've got Lily Nestor from the Warragul office, our 2022 PM Changed Agent. Lily, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you going?
Fantastic.
Lily, Jason Mudford here. It only seems like yesterday that we had Ignite and you're on the stage there. Time flies, doesn't it? Tell us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about the time that you've had since winning the award and what's actually changed for you.
Yes, that was, it definitely does feel like it was yesterday. Since Ignite, I guess throughout our team, myself and Monica, who attended Ignite with me, I think we've just spread a bit of positivity throughout our team and some excitement about getting involved in OBrien events. We took a few things from the sessions that we heard there. So I think from the Berwick office, we stole their idea of a review challenge. So we have started that, and it's a little bit management versus PM. We're working very hard to get our reviews up. I think we're at 30 new ones since we started that. which is fantastic. And we've got some margaritas and a taco night, I think, when we hopefully win our challenge by June.
Awesome. Wow! Can we wander down for the margaritas and the tacos? It sounds like fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, it's been a really hot regional market for like at least 2 years now, and it looks like it's pretty cold where you are at the moment. What sort of trends are you seeing? Is it still a mad rush to get a rental property? Are properties also selling really well down there? What's it like?
Well, I don't know if the weather has something to do with it, but I think the craziness we saw definitely since I started here in July up until maybe the end of February, things were manic, I'll say. The competition for rentals was so high. I think we've seen that drop a bit in the last month or so, and the applicants that we're left with are more looking so in the lower priced properties, and the applications that we're seeing maybe of a little bit less quality. But in saying that, the positive flip side is the market does feel a little bit more fair at the moment. We're not getting so many upset calls from renters who are really distressed and not being able to find something. So it's sort of come a bit more even now, and a bit nicer to manage with people, but there's definitely still interest there. I know there's still a lot of people buying here. I'm staring across at a new estate popping up right now. So I don't think, even though it's a bit slower now, I don't think it's going to slow down for many years to come.
So fair to say, Lily, it sounds like we're back into a normal marketplace.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's still pretty positive. Like, we're not struggling at all, but just in comparison to the months we had previously, it's definitely dropped back to a normal level.
Well, we know you're busy. Congratulations on all your success. Congratulations on winning the 2022 PM Changed Agent. So well done. Congratulations. And we'll be sure to catch up with you at our awards in August.
Thank you so much, and I'll be pushing all my team to put in applications for Changed Agent for years to come.
Well done, Lily. Thank you.
See you, Lily.
Bye.
See you, Lily.
Well, thank you, Lily. Great insights there, and congratulations on all your success. And as she said, next year, put your name up, have a go. So it's one of those things, isn't it? It's always hard to put yourself out on the stage and out of your comfort zone. Steph,
Oh, definitely. And I think we need to point out that was our inaugural PM Changed Agent Award. Yeah. So Lily will forever be our first ever PM Changed Agent. So congratulations, Lily.
Okay, on to our next award, the PM Excellence Award for Small Office. Jason, over to you.
Okay, so we're actually awarding the 3 categories, small, medium, large offices, first, second and third. So we've got extra awards to provide for offices. So we're actually going to start off with the small office, and that's 0 to 300 under management. And coming in third position for that office category, we have got the Blackburn office. Congratulations, Blackburn. The survey results are calculated based on engagement and star rating. In second position, we have got the Wanturna office. Great job there, Wanturna. And in first position, for the small office category, we've got Langwarrin. So well done there to the Langwarrin crew. Great to see that engagement, top engagement. Moving on to medium office category, in third position, we've got the Pakenham office. Really good numbers there from Pakenham as per usual. And in second position, we have got the Cows office. Great to see the Cows office figuring our awards all the time, so it's good. And in first position, we have got the Chelsea office. Congratulations, Chelsea. And large office, we've got 3 to name here. So in third position, we've got Cranbourne. Congratulations to the guys and girls. In second, we've got Carrum Downs. Congratulations to the girls and guys at Carrum Downs. It's good to see, obviously with that rent roll acquisition. Great to see the engagement there. And in first position, we have got the Berwick office, taking out number 1 there for the large office. And that's it, Hutch.
Okay, congratulations to all officers and well done, team. So our next award is the PM Excellence Award for Individuals, proudly brought to us by Homely. So big thank you to the team at Homely. These are based on the surveys that are sent out. So I'll start in 10th place from the Carrum Downs office, Talia Musa. Congratulations. In 9th place from the Chelsea office, Brad Gain. In 8th place from the Wanturna office, Jenna Anderson. In 7th place from the Wanturna office, Kelly Thompson. In 6th place from the Cows office, Deb Perry. In 5th place from the Langwarren office, Bahir Suleiman. In 4th place from the Carrum Downs office, Sue Dalglish. And on to the top 3. In 3rd place from the Blackburn office, Anna Molinaro. In 2nd place from the Chelsea office, Judy Lawton. Well done, Judy. And in 1st place from the Berwick office, Melanie Schofield. So congratulations to all. Well done there, Melanie. And a great set of awards. So congratulations to all. Our next one, next award is the Direct Connect Top Referral Office. So big thank you to the team at Direct Connect. Much appreciated for your ongoing support. And we've broken this down into under 400 managements and over 400 managements. So I'll start with the under 400 managements, and the winning office with 33 referrals to the Direct Connect network is Blackburn. So congratulations to the Blackburn office. Above 400, so above 400 properties under management with 52 referrals to Direct Connect is the Berwick office. So well done to both teams there. Congratulations, and thank you for your ongoing support of Direct Connect. Our next award is the Direct Connect Top Referrer at an individual level. So in first place with 39 referrals, and a big congratulations, that's 39 individual referrals. From the Wangaratta office is Caitlin Rees. So well done, Caitlin. Congratulations on your success. Well done. Next award is our Rising Star for PM. So again, this is based on our surveys that are sent out. And for the January to March quarter, our Rising Star was Melanie Schofield from the Berwick office. So well done again, Melanie. Congratulations. PM, it's a big part of our business, guys. Stav, you know, you run a couple of big property management departments, and congratulations on your success and your team's success. How important is property management to our businesses?
Look, property management, it's quite interesting. I call it the equity room. So it's if sales is the engine room, yep, the property management side of it is the equity room. And it was really encouraging to see some people that have been doing real estate for some time. I know you had a bit of a smile when Judy's name came up in second place. So you've dealt with Judy for many years, 20 years?
Settle. Judy and I go back a long way.
A long way, yeah.
I remember when we first started the Cranbourne office it was a Rain and Horn office, and I was there and I was ripping it apart and taking everything out, and Judy would be out the back having a fag, and you know, there were some great conversations, and she'd pop in and have a coffee. So yeah, look, it's good to see Judy having the success. You know, sorry, not Ray White. She was Harcourt's.
With Andrew.
With Andrew, yeah. So, you know, I'd be there trying to rip things apart, and Judy'd be coming in, having a coffee and having a smoke. And
well, she still does that.
And
if you visit Chelsea, she's still out the back there.
And she's such a wealth of knowledge. So, yeah, it's good to see the success for the PMs.
And what I really liked is the diversity of our people, you know, whether it's males, females, different age groups, different demographics. And I think it's really encouraging. Anyone looking at getting into the industry, you know, we need to encourage them to get into this space, because there is a shortage at the moment on property managers. So we really need to encourage people to come into this space, because it is a very rewarding, career move.
Okay, on the line we've got Josh Johnson from the Cows and the Wonthaggi office. So welcome, Josh. You've had a massive quarter, I hear.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. Yeah, we had a absolute cracker of a summer down here. Probably only one good advantage of 2 years of COVID lockdowns. The coastal rural markets are absolutely booming. So we've been very fortunate, and it's been a fantastic couple of months.
Now, Josh, Josh, Stavros here. I believe it was your best January ever, and now we had a couple of big events happen in January. We had 2 scheduled auctions, probably the highest price that I've seen in Phillip Island for a while, and then we had the most amount of bids. We had 89 bids in 14 minutes. So do you want to talk us through what occurred there?
Yeah, so 8 Roy Court, foreshore property in Cowes on 1/4 acre, had a fantastic auctioneer, the name of Stavros, had a crowd of 200 people attend the auction.
Wow.
The reserve was around the 3 to 3.2 mark, and we achieved a result of 3.6 with 3 bidders. So Stav did an absolute exceptional job, and it was a fantastic day out and a great result for the vendors.
Now, Josh, I recall you and I had a conversation. It would have been during one of the lockdowns in Melbourne. I think at the time you were still open, and we were talking about auctions. It's not normal for auctions down on the island. It's something that you've really embraced. Why the auction process? Why have you gone down that path down on the island?
Yeah, so we've never traditionally been an auction market. We're always usually dealing with 1 or 2 buyers. It's just that due to the unbelievable amount of inquiry and buyer demand since the lockdowns, a lot of the sales we're doing best and final offers, which isn't a great technique for selling. So it's certainly turned into an auction market. So the auctions were working really, really well there for quite a time, and that one at Roy Court was one of the best auctions I'd had and had seen on the island. It was a fantastic result. And
my old mate Peter Ridgway, have you sold his property yet?
Yep, Peter's sold and settled. It's all done.
Well done.
Another happy OBrien customer.
Very good, very good. Now, obviously, we're moving into the winter months. What generally happens in your marketplace down the island now?
Yeah, so I can see it softening already. Traditionally, winter does quieten off a little bit. The last couple of years, of course, with COVID lockdowns, it's been absolutely flat out. But now that people can travel around, they can holiday interstate, they can holiday overseas. I don't think we're going to have that huge amount of buyer demand we've seen over the last 2 years. I think the values will hold their own, and I think we'll probably see stock levels decrease. Seeing a lot of properties being listed now with vendors with high expectations on price. They're the ones that are sort of languishing on the market at the moment, whereas, over January, February, we were selling in less than 30 days. They're now sitting around for 60 to 90 days. So all agents are actively seeking price reductions at the moment.
So we heard from Michael Newen before talking about the auction process, and even in a bit of a softening market, he'll continue that process. Is that something that you'll continue with down the island as a way of alignment?
Well, I think it's the one we took to auction was a unique property. Unique properties have always seemed to sell well by auction. Whether it'll transpire into other properties as well, I'm not so sure, especially not over winter, but it'll be interesting to see how it goes over spring. But certainly high-end properties that have got some unique appeal, it's definitely worth taking to auction.
Well, Josh, well done to you and the team on your success. Great quarter, and we wish you all the best for the coming months. Well done, mate.
Yeah, thanks, guys, and all have a good night.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks for your time. Much appreciated. Great story, Steph.
Look, we had the auction that sold for 3.6 or thereabouts, but what Josh didn't mention, there was also another auction, scheduled auction, that sold for $6 million. Wow. 20 acres of beachfront down in Phillip Island. So they're really making a statement down there. And I've gone there a few times, and the office really stands out. It's a really important
both
location.
offices, the Cowes and Wonthaggi. And even though the market there is good, it's still very challenging.
Yeah.
It might be a lot of people moving and buying down there, but employment is very tough. It's a very tight market.
Look, it's great to see regional really firing. It's really on fire, and they're doing some great things. So, well done. Okay, on the line, we've got our multi-award winning megastar. So she's in her office, she's on the road, she's out and about. Welcome, Michelle Stevens.
Thanks for having me, guys.
G'day, Michelle. Stavros here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So you're running from appointments, which is good. So for those that don't know, this is Michelle's office. She spends a lot of time in this office, in the confounds of that car. Firstly,
Yes.
what a big quarter it's been. So we've had a lot of awards this quarter, but congratulations on the AustralianRealEstate.com Awards, and to you and to your team. And also you attended the Carrum Downs office was nominated as a finalist in the Australian Awards, the Real Estate Institute of Australian Awards, and we were runners-up. So well done for those awards. Now, Michelle, I'd like to ask the question that everyone wants to ask, and what is the secret to your success? What can you put it down to?
I just think that if something can be done today, it should be done today. I know a lot of people on a Saturday would prefer to go out and enjoy their Saturday nights and things, but if a house can be sold on a Saturday night, it should be sold on a Saturday night. Monday is for listing new houses and the start of a new week. So pretty much just working hard. Anyone can do it. There's no secret to it at the end of the day. It's just, as I said, if something can be done today, it should be done today. My team's a huge help. I couldn't do what I do without my team and my support around me. So just, working hard, being you, having a great support network, and
Well,
and a great brand behind you too.
Yeah, of course. But Michelle, you've got a couple of taglines, and I'll prompt you with one of them, but you always say you've got to let go to grow. I mean, that's one of your taglines. There's a few taglines that you live by, a couple of rules. Can you remember? I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but what are some of the other rules that you always talk about?
Oh, look, as I said, like, let go to grow. Like, 5 years ago, I used to go to every photo shoot. So I just think that you've got to kind of work out what your strengths are. Not everyone's good at everything. I list, sell and negotiate. I talk to the vendors, and I have an amazing team behind me that does all that back end work. And as I said, I couldn't do what I do without them. It's just being persistent, being really hungry. And I think that's going to be something that's really important. I think moving forward into a new real estate market that, at the end of the day, everyone's still got to buy and sell real estate. So people will make excuses of, well, the market's tightening. And look, at the end of the day, the market's tightening. There's just less buyers out there, but everyone's still got to buy and sell. And it's going to be the hungry agents and the dedicated agents that will last. So it's just, be persistent. And just be really hungry, and just you've got to work a lot harder for the same as what you're getting now.
So, Michelle, it sounds like you're a bit of an advocate for Art Williams. Just do it. So
just do it. Pretty much.
Just do it and do it and do it.
Yep. Pretty much. It's work hard, and what you put in, you'll get back in return. Care about your clients and work for your vendors. If you're working for your vendors, the rest will come. I think majority of my appraisals I've had this week have all come from referral business. It's just, you sold for my friend, or my friend recommended you, or my family members. Look after your vendors, and it will happen. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. Like, I've been in the industry now this is my 12th year in the industry. So it doesn't, the numbers don't come just from not working hard.
And just a quick one to finish off on, the focus for your team over the next 90 days. We spoke earlier about the premiership quarter. We're now into the last quarter. It's, foot to the floor time. What's the focus over the next 90 days?
100%. Like, when we, I think if you ask my team, our focus over the 90 days will be, our target was always 4 million for the for the financial year. And if we get to 4 million, I don't know how we'll logistically do it to take everyone to Vegas again. But if you ask the team, that's our aim, to get to $4 million so we can all go to Vegas. But it's, as I said, being hard, working hard, being persistent, being hungry, and just not leaving any stone unturned to, get the best results for your clients. Just working, keeping focused. So keeping focused, don't focus on what you can't control, just focus on what you can control, and don't let the small stuff get to you. I think that's easy. It's very hard for me to say that, but I've become a lot better at that.
So work hard, reward and play hard is your motto?
Pretty much.
Well,
Yeah,
if it's
pretty much.
any consolation, I'm there in a couple of weeks, so I'll send some photos. You can stir them up
Oh, very jealous.
and
very jealous.
keep the carrot out in front.
Awesome. You guys have a really good day. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Michelle.
See you, Michelle.
See you guys. Bye.
Hey,
Big thank you, Michelle, for taking time out of your busy day. There's so many takeaways. We could be here for the next hour talking to you. It's always great to have the conversation, but so many great takeaways. Just do it. Just get it done, Stav. Don't think about doing it Monday, Tuesday. Get it done. If the deal's there to be had, make it happen.
and one thing about Michelle is, she'll say it quite often. Don't overthink it. And again, just do it. But don't overthink it and just hustle. She loves the word hustle. I won't mention the other words she mentioned, but she loves to hustle. If she sees an opening, she'll just go for it. So there's a good lesson there for everyone. If anyone wants to visit the office and see how systemised they are, you're welcome to come down.
I think the term is hustle and get SH1T done, yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But they work hard, the whole team there.
Well, they work extremely hard.
Yeah, and there's no joke there that they're actually working probably up until midnight most Saturdays. So believe it, it's the work ethic.
And I'd like to actually, we talk about Michelle a lot, but, behind every great woman,
absolutely.
there's a great man. And Lenny works extremely hard himself. And he keeps all those girls together because it's a team of girls and Lenny. So he's got a job in himself. So congratulations to you, Lenny. You've done an amazing job.
No, they do a great job. I actually live in their area at the moment while I'm building, and you see the boards everywhere. They've employed 4 little kids to do their droppers at the moment. So they're taking up part of my garage. But look, it's just great to see the success and see the way their team operates. So well done, guys. Okay, on to our next award, which is the top list and sell units. So a big thank you to the team at Homely again for your support. Over to you, Stav.
Yes, so we're going to go to units before we go over to GCI. So this is individual agents. So in 10th place with 26.5 units, we have from Langwarrin, Jared McGovern. In 9th place with 28 units from the Wanturna office, we have Abby Ivankovic. There you go. In 8th place with 29.25 units from the Frankston office. In 8th place we have Tia Milne. In 7th place with 30.5 units from the Warrigal office we have Claire Roke. And in 6th place, now this is a great story in itself because he hasn't been out on his own for too long. With 32.5 units from the Cranbourne office, we have Brent Day. Congratulations, Brent. From the Werribee office in 5th place with 33 units, we have Lynn. Are you going to help me with this one? Steinhauser. Now we've got a Greek name next, so that's going to be easy for me. In 4th place with 33.5 units from the Somerville office, we have Chrissy Kavaris. Now the top 3, the podium positions, 45.5 units from the Frankston office. In 3rd place, Mark Burke. And in 2nd place, with 69.5 units from the Chelsea office, we have Tanya Nevin-Jones. So well done, Tanya. And in 1st place with 165 units from the Cranbourne office, from the Carrum Downs office, I should say, we have Michelle Stevens. Congratulations, Michelle. Over to you, Hutch.
There's some great results there, isn't there? Like, it's great to see so many new people in the top 10, Stav. But the top result, I mean, at the end of the day, that's one property per day transacted on average.
Much.
So congratulations to all, but a big congratulations to Team Stevens. And like you said before, behind every great woman, there's a great man. Well done, Lenny. He keeps them under control, I think. So
keeps them all together, all the emotions.
Great to see Jared McGovern back in there and Brent Day in there and obviously Lynn and Chrissy. It's great to see.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, our last award for the evening, the Top List and Sell GCI, again brought to us by Homely. So we'll kick off in 10th place. Jared McGovern from the Langwarrin office, 184,000 in GCI. In 9th place, from the Frankston office, Tia Milne, 188,000. So well done, Tia. In 8th place, from the Werribee office with 191,000, Lynn Steinhauer. In 7th place, from the Wangaratta office with 196,000 in gross commission written, Simon Verdon. So well done and welcome to the top 10, Simon. In 6th place, from the Wanturna office, 206,000 for the quarter, Abby Evankovic. Well done, Abby. In 5th place, from the Cranbourne office, the old warhorse himself, Mark Sewell, $236,000. Mr. Cooey-Rupp. He's focusing on Cooey-Rupp, so well done there, Mark. Congratulations. And as you mentioned before, Stav, great to see a new face in the top 10. In 4th place from the Cranbourne office, $242,000 for the quarter, Brent Day. Well done, Brent. Congratulations. Now, on to the top 3. In 3rd place from the Frankston office, $279,000 in gross commission, Mark Burke. Well done, Burkie. Congratulations. Great result, mate, and welcome to the top 3, or as Stav calls it, the podium. 2nd place from the Chelsea office, Miss Consistent Tanya Nevin-Jones with $489,000 for the quarter, just shy of the $500,000. Well done, Nevo. And in 1st place, Michelle Stevens, Carrum Downs, $1.16 million for the quarter. So well on track for that $4 million there, Stav. If you look at that and multiply it by 4, she might just kick through the 4. So well done to all. Some fantastic results here. Great to see regional.
Yeah,
some people from regional
that's the
hitting
story.
The top 10.
That's the story of the quarter. The regional officers did extremely well. And I've got to say, I always say, be kind always, because you never know what battle people are fighting. And to see, Tanya do so well this quarter after, she had a terrible personal tragedy, to do so well. So well done, Tanya. And our thoughts are always with you. So, and I think, the true professional that she is, she really gets the job done. And while I'm talking about wellness and thinking and being kind, we have the RISE conference coming up. So the RISE conference, I'd love to see a huge delegate from O'Brien's, go there, because it is something that, we've got the Real Care app and the RISE conference. It's on the 24th of May, so it's over a month away. It's not too far away. So buy some tickets. Let's get a few people at RISE, and then straight after that, we've got another industry event, which is ARIC. So, it would be really good to see some O'Brien people out and about at these events. So I know I'll be there. Hutch, you're going to be there?
Yep, I'll be there. And we've also got the awards coming up, the Gala Awards, again back at the Hyatt in early August. So,
6th of August. 6th
of August, a little bit to look forward to. And I believe you're off in September, Stav. We talk about the Premiership quarter. Well, Richmond won't be there, so, it's case array. You've already booked your holiday, so... Yeah, but look, can I just round out by saying congratulations to all award winners. It's phenomenal to see some of the, results that are coming through, to the property managers that are out there, well done. To the sales teams, well done. To the officers, well done. I think it's, we're all experiencing the same thing at the moment. We're moving into a bit of a transitioning market, but things are great. I think things are still great. Melbourne's back to normal. Everything's back to normal.
Well, the market, I believe, is going, as Tom Pannell says, is going from nuts to normal. So from nuts to normal. Yeah. So it's not that bad. People do still need to transact, as Michelle said in their interview. They still do have to, the 11 reasons of selling, that Josh Fegan teaches us. So, you talk about the 11 reasons for selling. It's a big thing, Stav. So, well done to all. Okay, on that note, I think we'll let you get back to your platters. Don't forget to get your photos through. I think that'll be announced shortly. So. Are we going to eat this platter, Jason, or are we going to have a food fight?
Well, look,
I think we need to have a food fight. There you go, Hutch. There's a grape.
There's a strawberry.
It's hard to pull this off when you've got... what's the old saying? It's hard to saw like an eagle.
Here's a bottle of wine, Darren.
No, come on, pull it in. Okay, a big thank you to our corporate supporters. It wouldn't be possible without the support and the ongoing support of Homely, the guys at DNA Media, Direct Connect and Victorian Statewide Conveyancing. They've got behind these awards. Again, as I mentioned before, it'll be great to see everyone back in the room at the Grand Hyatt for our Gala Awards on the 6th of August. So thank you all. Thanks for tuning in. And a big thank you to my two co-hosts here. I'm about to get hit with a strawberry or something. Yep, there we go. But well done. And on that note, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks so much, guys. All the best.